Hello, darlings. Come with me on a little adventure. We are heading far, far away to a place of myth and wonder. It's an island in Indonesia, a jewel in a sparkling emerald chain. This island is called Flores, which means flowers in Portuguese. What a perfectly lovely name. Most people who journey here come for one reason, and it's a rather fearsome one. They come to see the dragons. Yes, real-life dragons. The Komodo dragons are magnificent, ancient creatures. They roam freely on the nearby islands of Komodo and Rinca. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Flores has so much more to offer than its famous scaly residents. The real magic of Flores is found away from the crowds. It's hidden in the quiet corners and the unexplored coves. It's a place where the journey itself becomes the destination. Most visitors to Flores follow a familiar route. They fly into Labuan Bajo, a bustling little port town on the western tip. From there, they set sail for the Komodo National Park. It's a wonderful trip, of course. But by doing this, they miss out on the island's true soul. The real gems are scattered along its long, meandering coastline. These are the places that haven't yet been discovered by the masses. They are beaches where the only footprints you'll find in the sand might just be your own. It feels like being the first person to ever set foot on a new world. Finding these places is part of the adventure. The journey often involves asking for help from the local people. You might show a photograph to a villager or try to pronounce a name you've heard whispered. And in return, you will be met with the most incredible kindness. This is how you find the secret shores. Our first secret stop is a place called Coca Beach. Getting here is an adventure in itself. You must travel down a long, bumpy road that winds through sleepy villages and groves of coconut palms. Just when you think you might be lost, the road ends. You walk a short distance, and then, suddenly, the view opens up. And what a view it is. You find yourself standing on a small headland, looking out at not one, but two perfect crescent-shaped bays. They sit side by side like two bowls of brilliant turquoise water, separated only by this rocky outcrop. On one side, the sand is soft and white, and the water is calm and inviting. It's the perfect spot for a swim. On the other side, the waves are a little more playful. They crash against the shore with a satisfying roar, sending white foam up the beach. There is a wonderful sense of peace at Coca Beach. You might see fishermen mending their nets under the shade of a palm tree, their colorful wooden boats pulled up on the sand. There is a small family-run warung where you can buy a fresh coconut. The family who runs it will greet you with enormous smiles. Now, let us travel to Ende. Not far from here lies another treasure called Mbou Beach. To reach it, you must follow a narrow path that feels like a secret passage through a landscape that is almost otherworldly. You pass by fields of strange blue pebbles, which are collected and sold by the local villagers. When you finally arrive at Mbou Beach, you will understand why it is so cherished. The beach itself is not made of sand, but of millions of smooth, multicolored stones. They range in color from deep blues and greens to soft grays and reds. As the waves wash over them, they make the most wonderful sound like gentle rattling. The backdrop to this stony shore is just as dramatic. Towering cliffs of volcanic rock rise up behind the beach, covered in lush green vegetation. There are small caves and inlets carved into the cliffs, just waiting to be explored. Local legend says that these caves were once used as hiding places during times of conflict. You might meet a local family collecting the most beautiful stones to sell in the market. They will show you the best ones, the bluest ones, with a pride that is truly heartwarming. Many adventurous souls make the grueling trek to the famous village of Wairibo. But what most people don't know is that this region has a coastal secret too. Down on the coast, near the village of Dintor, there is a long, wild, and utterly deserted stretch of black sand beach. I like to call it the Lost Beach of Dintor. The sand here is a deep, shimmering black. It's volcanic sand, a direct gift from the mighty volcanoes. When the sun hits it, the sand sparkles as if it's been sprinkled with millions of tiny diamonds. The beach stretches for miles in either direction, a dramatic black ribbon separating the lush green jungle from the deep blue of the Savu Sea. The waves here can be powerful and wild, crashing onto the shore with a thunderous sound that speaks of the raw power of the ocean. This is not a beach for gentle swimming. It is a beach for walking, for thinking, and for feeling humbled by the sheer scale and power of nature. The only company you might have is a herd of water buffalo grazing peacefully at the edge of the beach, or a lone sea eagle soaring high overhead. It feels like you are standing on the edge of the world. On the northern coast of Flores lies a place with a curious name, the 17 Islands Marine Park. I must confess, there are actually more than 20 islands. The name commemorates Indonesia's Independence Day on the 17th of August. To explore this watery paradise, you need to hire a local boatman from Riung. This is where the real adventure begins. Your captain can take you to his own secret places. Imagine being dropped off on a tiny, uninhabited island. Nothing more than white sand, a few palm trees, and a ring of turquoise water. The underwater world here is simply spectacular. The coral reefs are healthy and vibrant, bursting with color. Schools of brightly colored fish dart around you. One of the most magical experiences is a visit to Kelong Island, which means Bat Island. At sunset, something truly extraordinary happens here. Thousands upon thousands of giant fruit bats take to the skies. The sky becomes thick with their dark, leathery wings, silhouetted against the fiery colors of the setting sun. It's a stunning, unforgettable natural spectacle. When people talk about pink beaches in Indonesia, they mean the famous one near Komodo Island. But Flores holds another, more delicate secret. Tucked away is a small island called Serai, with sand that blushes a soft, beautiful pink. The pink color is created by tiny red organisms called foraminifera. The color is most vibrant at the water's edge, where the wet sand looks like strawberry ice cream. Because Serai Island is not a standard stop, you have a very good chance of having this magical place all to yourself. Imagine wading into calm turquoise water from a beach that is blushing pink. The coral reefs just offshore are pristine and full of life. You can spend hours exploring this underwater wonderland, marveling at the brightly colored fish. This quiet pink beach is one of Flores's most romantic and gentle secrets. It proves that sometimes the most magnificent treasures are also the most delicate. It's a memory to be cherished, a secret whispered on the sea breeze. So there we have it, my dears. We have journeyed from the twin bays of Coca Beach to the colorful stone shores of Embu. We have walked on wild black sands and sailed among deserted islands. We have even found a beach that blushes a delicate secret pink. These are just a few of the treasures that this incredible island holds. They are out there waiting for those with a spirit of adventure and a desire to see something truly special. I encourage you to be a thoughtful traveler. Support local communities and travel with respect. Your visit can make a positive difference. So, what are you waiting for? The world is a very big book, and it would be a terrible shame not to read more than one page. The call of the hidden shores is a powerful one. The journey is yours for the taking. Go and find your own secret beach, your own little piece of paradise. I promise you, it will be an adventure you will never, ever forget. It will be simply fabulous.